Warning, recent crocodile sighting in this area. Oh my God.
Oh, we've got a fish on the hand line.
That is what I'm talking about.
Tell me a better place to cook a feed.
Holy smokes, man. We're eating proper. What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another video. Look, if you guys watched the last episode, this is the next day. Last episode, we went mud crabbing. We tried to go mud crabbing and we didn't get any mud crabs. I cooked a big dirty damper down there. So we're gonna continue this mud crabbing mission. What the go is today is, we're going to get filthy, big, dirty, disgusting mud crabs. We're gonna cook one around the fire this afternoon, and that is seriously what's going on. So, that fishing rod that we've got out there, I reckon there's about a 90% chance that there's a crab on the end of that fishing line. Oh my God, that's a crab and a half. Oh no, I'm losing my footing. Oh! No! No! You're joking! Did you see the size of that bastard? That was breakfast. He'll still be there. That was a big crab, bruh. Now that is a way to start a day. Although we lost the crab, he's a big boy. It's really hard. That bank's like on a 45-degree muddy slope. Couldn't get him up any higher. I tried to flick him up. We just got him out of the water and he pulled back, but size crab right there. That is what we're going for. I've just flopped that bait out again. I'll keep packing up the car, packing up the boat, but tell you what, if we can get him on the deck first thing to start the day, that's gonna be really bloody good. I'm gonna go down and check this bit of bait. If we got crab on, we're laughing. If not, it's all good. We've got a whole day ahead of us. Problem with today is the wind is supposed to pick up like crazy this time of the year. She blows her absolute guts out. So get ready to get a little bit wet in the boat. It's gonna be a windy day, but we'll be right. See if we've got a crab on here, eh? Nada. Nothing. All right, let's go. Today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be fishing a little finger creek. So we're going to be dropping these pots in some heavy mangroves. We've got big tides at the moment. Right now it's a low tide. We want to be fishing that high tide. So hopefully we can get a couple of big dogs on the deck. That's the plan. Arrived on location. Tide is so bloody low right now. Here, look at this. Warning, recent crocodile sighting in this area. So we're not going for a swim. What I got built on this trailer is this little extender arm. Now this thing is an absolute game changer. Not only for doing these muddy things, especially when you're solo, but when you're beach launching, it gives you this extra, so your car's never in the water. It gives you like 2.5 to 3 meters of length. Lift that up there, chuck him on the tow ball, drop a pin in here. Once I straighten it up, that pin will fall in, but that's it, mate. Lock the chain on. We've just gained ourselves 2.5 to 3 meters, so the car's nowhere near the mud. Tinny can easily go in the water now. Beautiful. Let's drop this big rig in. Have a look at this, would ya? Look at that. When it's in this chocolate brown water, heading up creek. We've got 6 drop nets here. They're all locked and loaded with bait. That's actually the same bait we used in that last episode. So that stuff right there is on the nose, man. It stinks. First thing we're gonna do is we'll go drop these crab pots, bang, 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 along the edge of the creek. Obviously right now we can't be hammering the mangroves because it's super low tide, but just drop them out. I'm gonna go concentrate on getting a little bit of live bait in the throw net. Hopefully pull a fish on the deck today as well. We'll have a good feed later on, but we're going. Yeah, this is sick. All right, this is what we're doing now. All crab pots have been dispersed out into this little river. The tide is absolutely hooking right now, so probably not too good for the crabbing right now. The tide's really moving, but what I'm doing is I'm just gonna cut the engine off. I'm just gonna slowly drift down this inlet of this little creek here. I'm just gonna throw this little lure around, see if we can't pick ourselves up a fish while this tide really starts rushing in. Once that tide comes to its high point, I'll sort of start crabbing a bit harder then, but for now, we're just gonna start piffing this lure and seeing if we can't get ourselves a little bit of a fish on the deck. Beautiful out here, man. This is so sick, dude. Look at this. There's not a sound, man. It's just me and the bugs and the birds and the sandflies and the flies. Living the absolute dream. Been fishing for about 15 minutes. Haven't really had a sniff, but that's expected. Just gonna keep flogging the side of these banks while this tide pushes in, see if we can pick up a fish. Might go check those crab pots. Living. Hey, little female. See you later, darling. There we go. There's a bit of a bloody crab. He might just go size, you know. All right, here we go. That crab right there is a legal crab. We've got a crab on the deck. There's a buck. You can see underneath there. He's actually quite a big crab. His shell's quite big, but what he's been doing obviously is he's been fighting with other crabs. So those two claws there are not his original claws. He's grown them back. But dude, we've got a keeper. He's a size crab. Not a bad size shell on him. Just those claws, they've grown back after boxing other crabs. But I'm gonna chuck him in the esky. We'll keep him alive. If we get a bigger one, we'll upgrade to the next size. But that's the second pot for the day. Crab on the deck. Ow! Empty. Oh, stay in there, you big boy. Here we go. Here we go. There's another one. He is just a little bit too small, but he's got a good claw on him. That's a good one you'd want to eat. He's a little bit too small. 3 nets, 2 crabs. He's just a touch small, this one, so he's going back. See you later, champ. Oh yeah! All right, that's the second round of crab pots which we've chucked out now. It is so good in here, man. We've got 1 crab in the bag. First pull, I'm laughing. We're eating good. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna fish again, let them sit for 10 minutes, come back. We'll just keep doing that cycle over and over again. This is killer. I'm gonna start fishing hard along this bank, just flicking lures. That tide's pushing in. You can see all the gardies and mullet racing up the side of the creek. Be good to get a good fish on the deck as well. Fishing crab around the fire. Oh, I'm gonna keep flicking lures. This is mad. Just had one of the most relaxing 40-minute drifts down the river. The wind is just pushing me at a perfect speed. Just flicking lures each side, trying to pick up something swimming around. So far, no good. What I'm doing is I'm heading back up creek, just trolling a lure behind me very slowly. We're doing 1.9 knots. So I'm just trolling this lure behind me, twitching it as we go, and I'm gonna go do another a bloody crab pot pull. You guys could probably hear that my engine is squeaky again. Yes, it is. We need to get that bloody can inox out again. Empty. Oh, that's a crab. Little bit too small, but come on, where's the big dogs at? At least we're getting a couple of males now. Yesterday we were getting flogged by females, so that's good. See you later, you big horse. Nothing. Dead around here. Wow. Crab on. That's a little buck. You can tell he's a male straight away, but he's definitely not big enough. There you go, mate. See ya, bud. Might bring these nets in, change spots. Just snaking up this little finger of the creek here. Looks pretty crabby, but the only problem is that we're at the high tide now, so we're in a metre of water. Oh, look at the garfish. We're in a metre of water right now. That's a sick spot to put a pot and put one right there. Once that tide starts draining out, we're gonna have to get out of here pretty quick, so I'm gonna drop a pot in here. You're joking. All right, this is what's going on right now. You wouldn't even believe this, man. I'm in this tiny little creek. It's no more than, I don't know, what's that, 8 meters wide. It's 1.5 meters deep where we're sitting right now. I've just chugged out the anchor, so we're sitting in the middle of this little creek. What I want to do is I want to piff lures down there for a little while, have a flick. We've got all the crab pots out. One crab pot out here, one crab pot out here so I can check, and then we got the rest of them up the creek there. But the thing that's funny is, no word of a lie, you're never going to see it. Or you might see it right there. That's a mud crab sitting on top of that. That is actually a live mud crab sitting right there right now. And he'd probably just about go size. I'm not even kidding you. He's sitting right there in the top of the mangrove. Let's see if we can't sneak in there. Oh, he's a bloody good crab, man. He's a good crab. Right there, look at him. Oh, he'd go close to size. I reckon I've got a net in here. Let's see if he stays there. How's he not moved yet? Oh, there he goes, he's gone. I knew that was gonna happen. It was worth a crack. Could still be worth a crack. Ah, he's gone. Here's a good crab. That's a good sign. We've got nets everywhere in this creek. All right, let's have a flick. Let's double our chances here, eh? There's a bit of mullet, a sinker and a hook. Just gonna sit it out there, just like that. Look at that. Fresh bait is always better than dead bait, right? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get the noodle rod out. Fish on the bait. I think my bit of bait's too big. All right, he's got it in his gob. He's swimming away. Ready, set, go. Set the hook, bang. That is a little bit of live bait right there, my doggies. Look at that. That's a little guardie. And that little thing there is gonna be psycho live bait. That's good bait. Oh, we've got a fish on this, man. Are you kidding? It's going off out here, my doggies. It is absolutely going off. We just put a little garfish on that hand line in there. So there's a nice live garfish out there now. Didn't even know this little fella was on there. He's a prickly little bastard, but that is a nice little cod. Look at him. Ow! I'll let you go, buddy, so just chill. There's a nice cod, he'll go back. See you later. When I was flicking that lure before, a barramundi smashed my lure right here at my feet. He wasn't a big dog, but still it was a fish. I still got to go down this little creek here and check all my pots, but I'm having too much fun fishing. Is that fish? Oh, we've got a fish on the hand line. I think it's a fish, it's not big. It's coming towards me, but it was only out there for about 5 minutes. Oh no, it's stuck in a tree. Oh, it's a barra. Is that a barramundi? You're joking. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's a big, dirty, stinking mangrove jack, bro. Oh my goodness. Yes, doggies, doggies. That is what I'm talking about. Juicy, juicy mangrove jack. Smashed that live garfish. Here's that garfish here, look. Still got it there. Still got the line in it, but that mangrove jack pumped that garfish within, I don't know, that was only out there for 5 minutes max. Seen that hand line screaming. We've got a juicy mangrove jack. He's gonna be so good around the fire. I'm gonna put him to sleep right now. Chuck him in with that crab. We've got a crab, we've got a big jack. That's what it's about. Here's a beautiful one too. Yes, I wanna get that barra. I've seen a barra, I wanna get him, but that mangrove jack's phenomenal. He'll be good chewing around the fire later. Catfish and a crab. Small crab, small catfish. Do not want a catfish, man. Get out. You don't want to be getting spiked by one of these little fellas, mate. See, that's why he's stuck in the net, because they've got these little abrasive fins and they're extremely, if you get stung by one, you're not going to have a great time, eh? Oh, I'll get him out. Oh, there's a crab. I've got a tree. So there's another crab in there. He's obviously not big enough. See you later, pal. This pot's got to have something in it. It's in such a good spot. Oh, we got a crab. We do have a crab. Again, small, no good. Lucky last pot. Come on, be a big rig in it, be a big rig. Oh, he's hanging off the side. Not big enough. He's only a little baby. Nice little buck, rock hard, he'd be full of meat. Feel that, that's like rock. But no good. See you, pal. Oh! Tell you what, mate, I'm having an absolute bloody ball out here. Look at this. That tide is really starting to drain out right now. So is the sun. The sun's gonna start pumping down. What I might start doing is heading back to where that car was parked up, and we'll make a little bit of a game plan from there. I want to find somewhere good to camp tonight, because last night was an absolute shit show. There were mosquitoes and sandflies. I don't want to be camping there. That's where we woke up this morning. So what I'll do is I'll troll a lure back to the boat ramp, see if we can pick up a nice juicy fish, but we've got a good feed. I can't wait to start a fire. We've actually got a decent feed to put together. So that's it, doggies. Next time you see me, I'll either be bending rods or putting boats on trailers. Ow! What we're doing is, as you guys can see, I'm driving on a hella corrugated road. I've got some of my best public attire on, because what I'm doing, punching into the closest town. We're gonna go get a couple of condiments. If you guys watched the last episode, I'm actually out here with no food. So you seen in that little bag I had flour, and that was just about it, flour and water to make damper. But what I'm gonna do tonight, I'm gonna treat myself, as it is a Friday afternoon. I'm gonna punch into the closest town. It's about 30 minutes from here. I'm gonna go treat myself to a couple of cold beers, because I never usually drink when I'm out filming. So I might punch into town, get a couple of cold beers. I'm gonna get a lemon and a couple of condiments to cook up this crab and fish. I'm actually super excited for it. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm gonna walk into this shopping centre smelling like a fish, but who really cares, eh? Alright, here we go. We are home. I've done the run. We've got the condiments. We've got a couple of cold tins. Sun setting in the background over there. We've even went and scavenged ourselves some of the best firewood. This stuff here you call hardwood. It burns. It's one of the best things ever to make damper with, because the coals from this wood, phenomenal. Anyway, this is where we're gonna be sleeping tonight. River's right there. I'm gonna go get some bait. I'm gonna launch out another rod. But this is home, doggies. This is where we're gonna be cooking up our feed. I'm starving. You know what was the most tempting thing ever? Just then in the shopping centre, I'm walking around, I'm getting a couple of lemons and a couple of things to make dinner, and I'm walking past these packets of chips and I'm going, my mouth's just melting away, but didn't do it, didn't get the chips, because I know we've got something better than that. We've got a crab and we've got a fish to cook up. So let's dig in. I'm gonna start setting up the car, start a little fire down here, get a rod out. It's gonna be a good afternoon. Have a look at that. This has got to be the most perfect little setup here, eh? Camp up top. It's blowing about 20 knots from the west right now. So she's pretty windy, but you got this epic little wall here. Obviously the tide comes up at some point and washes that away, but you got this beautiful little tide line, and someone's had a fire here before. That's where we're gonna have our fire tonight. No wind down here. Blowing our titties off up here. It's perfect. All right, we've got a nice little pile of hardwood here. That's gonna go up. What you don't want to be doing is doing what this guy's done. See that crab there? That is a tiny crab, dude. Somebody's eaten a fully undersized crab, just left the evidence behind. Look, if you're gonna break the rules, at least get rid of it. Don't just leave it here. Anyway, don't be that guy who comes and catches undersized crabs, because ruins it for everyone else, you know. And if you are gonna do it, just play smart and grab the crab shell and throw it in the water like that. Silly boy. All right, that fire's gonna start pumping. Let's go start prepping our food. All right, well here we are, cooking up a feast. And do you seriously reckon that you could just cook up a feast in peace? As soon as that sun starts hitting that horizon, the flies just go into absolute turbo mode, and they're just going everywhere they possibly can, in your eyes, up your nose, in your ears. So I've had to put my fly suit back on. We've got the fly suit engaged, so there's no flies attacking me right now. This is what we got going on in the kitchen. Half a lemon, and then cut in half again. A little bit of chili, a little bit of onion, a little bit of bloody garlic, aluminium foil, good old-fashioned knife, and a cold beer. Now, I just got all of this from the shopping centre before, because we were out here with absolutely no food. We've probably got about, I don't know, 15 minutes before it's going to be dark. So we are 100% going to be cooking in the dark, which is I have absolutely no problems with, because I'm actually going to do a big night tonight. I'm going to stay up extremely late. We got a high tide 12 o'clock, so I'm going to be fishing until that tide pushes in and then sucks back out. Fire is looking incredible. Everything's good, man. How could it not be good when you're looking at that? Look at it. Brah. All right, I'm going to keep cooking. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do with this fish. It's going to be look at this thing! Hey, if your mouth is not watering right now, you've seriously got something wrong with you, because this, holy smokes, man, we're eating proper. Like, we're proper eating good. I guarantee you didn't eat this good at home tonight, and we're in the middle of nowhere right now. That's a freshly caught mangrove jack. All the ingredients which are on that chopping board before, it's been stuffed in its guts. A massive block of butter on top. Same on the bottom, 3 layers of lemon, a little bit of butter, same on the top. Butter, lemon, garlic, onion, chili, a ton of salt. We're gonna wrap that bad boy up. We're gonna go drop him over on the fire. Over here, we've got our crab. Look at the flies are getting into it. There's that beautiful crab that we got today. He's gonna be a good chewer as well. Like I've said in previous videos, if you wanna put a crab to sleep and you don't have the time, all you do is you grab a knife, diagonally through, straight down there, you'll put the crab to sleep straight away. A lot of people say you put him in a fridge, put him in a freezer, but that's not humane. Wait, would you want to be put in a bloody freezer and die? No, man, I'd rather just get quickly. So this is what you do with a crab. You just grab a knife, straight through there, he's out of it, he's out cold. Very quick, very humane. That's gonna be our dinner as well. Oi, we're eating good. I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up, 2 more layers of alfoil on top, wrap him up. He's gonna go over on the fire. Tell me a better place to cook a feed. Go on, bust it in that comment section right now. You won't be able to do it. we've got a hell of a feed right here. This is what we're gonna do. First thing, that fish is gonna sit there. Crab, just gonna go on his back, and I'm gonna keep them quite far away from that fire because that fire is radiating a heap of heat. The heat is bouncing off that wall and coming back at me, but we've got a lot of bed, we've got a big bed of coals under there, if you can see that. That's not gonna take too long to cook. That is generating a heap of heat right now. Beautiful crab sitting on the fire. Big dirty mangrove jack wrapped up, ready to eat. Oh my goodness, look at that. Boy, I'm very excited right now. I'm actually so excited. First things first, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna have a quick beer. Then we're gonna go and get the throw net out, and we're gonna put a rod out and see if we can get a fish tonight, just for a bit of fun. Because that's what we do, we don't stop moving, ever. So now I'm gonna get the throw net, we'll go and have a throw. If we can get a couple of live mullet, we're gonna throw a bait out. I'm only using live bait, but because if you use dead bait, you're just gonna catch catfish. And catfish are tit up buggles. All right, throw net, let's go. Quarter of the net, under, oosh, over your shoulder. The rest, fitty it up. Make sure there's no tangles in there. 50, 50, bang, we're ready to fly. Look at this for a bit of fresh bait. Bait doesn't get much fresher than that. That is a fresh prawn. And it's going straight on a hook and it's going on a live. We're gonna send that out right now. We're turning that into a nighttime barramundi, 100%. A couple of small brim, put them back, that's it. Mullet will start pushing up soon. That's good. Give you guys a quick update on the kitchen before it gets a little bit too dark. The crab is looking, crab's looking very good. A couple more minutes on the crab. Fish might need a little bit more, but look at that. Dude, we're having a real good feed up there. And over here, I've just experienced one of the most beautiful sunsets. Look at that. Bruh, are you kidding me right now? Also, we have deployed the live prawn. So that live prawn is on a fishing rod right now. It's in the middle of the creek. Surely it's not gonna take too long to get smashed, but like I said, tonight I'm having a big night. On the fishing rod, I'm gonna stay up till late. We're just gonna fish all night, see what happens. But dude, this right here is why I do it. Look at this. Amazing. Hey, here we go. A romantic dinner for one. Down here we've got an incredible crab. Look at this thing. I've already nibbled a couple of legs, if you can see that. They are delicious. Over here, fresh as it gets, mangrove jack, cooked to absolute perfection. Look at that white meat right there. I haven't even tried the fish yet, but I've had a nibble on the crab leg. Oh, I'm that excited to eat this. First thing I've eaten all day. Time right now, 7:48 at night. First thing I've eaten. I've had 3 beers. Old Uncle Fieldow's gonna fall over if he has another one. So I need to get some food in my belly. So crab, fish, let's dig into my doggies. This is gonna be that good. I'm very excited right now. Crab, it's about to get destroyed. First things first, as always, we're going lollipop. Look at that, dirty, juicy, delicious piece. Actually, what I'm gonna do with this before I eat this, I'm gonna dip it in that garlic, onion, chili, butter sauce. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's incredibly good. All right, let's get a lollipop out of this thing. Oh, look at that. Look at that for a chunk of meat. All right, we're going back into the sauce on the fish. Heaps of sauce there. The butter did its job. There it is. Wow. All right, so these claws aren't the biggest claws, obviously, because we found a crab who's been biffing with other crabs. That's the reason why he doesn't have massive claws. But look at this. You want to see a lollipop? We've got one hell of a lollipop right here. Lollipop right there in the sauce. Wow. Oh my goodness. Bro! That is unbelievable. It's time for the mangrove jack. There is a beautiful bit of fish sitting right here. Look at that. Beautiful, white, fresh, cooked on a fire. Oh my God, dude. That is so good. Look at this. Do you even understand what I'm eating right now? Oh my God. I'm so happy. This is real food. This is the real deal right here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is the most delicious feed. I'm gonna let you guys go now. I'm gonna smash this, have a beer. I'm gonna go get a couple of mullet. I'm gonna send a rod out there and I'm gonna fish for the rest of the night. If I do get a fish, I'm gonna put it at the very end of this video. If I fish tonight, tomorrow morning, I'm going fishing with a couple of boys who live in town. And I guarantee you, the day that I don't film a video, I'm gonna get that big barramundi. I bet you it'll happen. If it does, I'll drop it at the end of this video as well. But that's it from me, my doggies. That was a hell fun day. I actually had a ripper of a day. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. On the next video, actually, I'll see you guys next week because we're dropping videos every week from here on in till the day I die. All right, look at that. This is dinner. You're kidding. All right, much love. I'm out. Peace. Oh, what the? Yeah, good one, Ed. That is what I am. Blah, 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 blah. Listen to this thing. So squeaky. I reckon that thing's due for a little bit of a bloody greasing, if you ask me. It's low tide right now, not so many fish around, but we're just gonna give it a hurl. Straight! Oh, that was... What happened? What was that? Still got a fish.